you know what you desire in this world.
All right. Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Angie Pat, aka The Boss. And this is the Boss Up Show. I haven't been up in a couple of weeks, so I do apologize for that. I have a meeting after this show. Um, but I do definitely want you guys to continue to share the programming, continue to support the programming under Epic Miracles Boss Up International. The Ride to Work with Angie at 8:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. The Ride Home with Angie at 5:15 Monday through Friday, which I had a meeting today after work. So I was not able to come up, so I do apologize for that. On Mondays at 7 p.m. is the app show, Angie's Poetry Plateau. And then on Wednesdays at 7, it is the Boss Up Show. Well, hello, darling. Hello, birthday girl. That's mommy's birthday girl. Desi is in the building. Hey, Farad, how are you? How are you? Um, so, Okay, so at Wednesday at 7 is the Boss Up Show. And then also Friday, hello, Miguel. Hello, Miguel. So make sure that you guys come on over on Friday to TRL1 with my big bro DJ Ron Tinsley. And it's 9 to midnight on the Red Lab page. It will direct you to the new TRL1 page. And then on Saturday is the His and Her show at 7. I'm sorry, it's at 5. It's not that late. It's at 5. And then we will be back in the studio on the radio station 88.9 FM on this, January 7th. So we had our last show for the year a few days ago. So thank you guys for supporting Chiller and Chiller Spotlight. I do appreciate that. You guys continue to keep us in your prayers as we travel for the Christmas holiday. If you guys have any poetry that you'd like read on the app show, definitely hit my inbox and send it to me and I'll read it. And then we will be doing our oldies but goodies, our old school jam very soon. I don't know if we're going to do it, close to New Year's or bring it in the New Year's, but I would let you guys know. And as the promo went out, if you guys have any talents, I don't care if you are an acrobat, I don't care what you do, clerical, dancers, singers. We next year will be starting a very vigorous schedule. So please, if you guys have any talents and you'd like to be a part of something bigger than all of us, definitely hit me up. So as I stated, I'm doing two things at one time. We're having a family meeting. And tonight's topic is if a woman has a child at 50 years of age, would that be considered starting over in life? Yes. Over 50? Yes. Not a negative thing, but it is. I mean, and then that too depends on if they have other children. So yeah. Like my baby just made 29. So that would be like me having another baby, like that would be starting over. Yeah. Uh-huh. So today, tonight's topic, but not a negative, it's not a negative. So don't don't get me wrong with that. It's not a negative. Children are a blessing. So no, it's not a negative. So we're going to talk about, hey honey, how are you? It's a miserable, it's some miserable people out here, y'all. I really didn't understand how miserable people are and how people think that they got it all mapped out. Hey, my other bro, David Tashan, is in the building Sunday at 10. We won't be in the radio station this Sunday, but definitely head over to Chatting to Inspiration at 10 a.m. with David Tashan. So for y'all who don't get out to go to church, definitely hit him up. Mom just came up to show you love, have a beautiful night. I got to finish it. Okay, thanks, hon. So there are some miserable people out here, and I knew that, but I didn't know to the extent that people will go through. Not even thinking things through. You ever met somebody who just so stupid that they just don't think things through before they tell lies or before they try to, throw somebody, call themselves throwing somebody under the bus? Like, even back in the day, for me, like I would think things through. If I'm gonna tell a lie, I would think that lie through. I would cover all my bases. You know what I'm saying? I tell children all the time, I get a thrill out of not thinking that I know everything and not always being right. But I do get a thrill out of somebody that thinks that they got all their bases covered. I tell people, miserable people are predictable. Remember that. They have a pattern. They have a way of doing things. And it's a one-track mind type thing. And when you already miserable with yourself, with your body, with the way you look, when you already miserable with that, like I have never been jealous of another female, like the way they look, or like I've never been that. I'll say, oh, she's, you look really nice in that dress. So, that's a really nice looking female. I'm not going to try to ruin you because I can't look like you. I'm not going to spend time to take every waking moment trying to destroy you. Meanwhile, I'm destroying myself. Veron says most people that are miserable by not having someone around in their circle to encourage, inspire, and to motivate. That's true for some people, but for some people are just utterly evil. Just evil for no reason. Just evil because they ugly. Just evil because they ain't got no butt. I almost said to my brothers up here, I'm trying to be good. You just evil. You just evil for no reason. But you didn't take time to think things through. And I'm the type of person, you got to get up early in the morning. Because I'm always thinking. I'm thinking in my sleep. I'm thinking in the tub. I'm thinking in the shower. I'm thinking while I'm putting my hats on. I'm thinking while I'm putting up my makeup on. I'm thinking at the nail shop. Like I'm thinking at the grocery store. Like I'm always thinking. Because I realize that people always are going to, if there's an open door, they're going to try to slither in. So I don't put anything past anybody. So I'm always thinking. My mind is always turning. Sometimes it be turning and thinking, and I'll be like, okay, we need to shut down. Like we need to get us some rest. Hey, Trace. But I'm always thinking. So you got to get up really early in the morning. And luckily for me, God got me. He's got me. Because regardless of how I come across, God looks at your heart. And no, my heart ain't always good. No, it's not. Sometimes I just want people destroyed just because. Just because they make me mad. Just because they do foo-foo stuff. Like he's still working on me. But he looks at the inner part. He looks at the heart. Baraz says, for the ones that are just evil because they are fighting inner demons and their heart is full of jealousy due to not wanting for themselves. It facts. Like Miguel said, facts. But, and I in a way, I guess I should feel honored because if you take that kind of time to think about me, to try to destroy me, when you ain't even thought about all of the aspects, you ain't thought about, well, what ifs. Well, what if she knows more than she's leading on? What if she knows this person? What if she knows, like, you never take the time out to think of the what ifs, the incidentals. You don't take time out to think about that. And at what point do we become over that? At what point is it like, I'm going to grow up a little bit, just a little bit, grow up just a little bit. Just a little bit. First of all, people that always are clinging to other people and telling people their business, you ain't got no friends anyway. You looking for friends. And those same people are talking about you, they laughing at you, they criticizing you, they ridiculing you, and you too stupid to even know it. But these are the people that you're going to back for, and you think you're destroying other people that really ain't thinking about you at all. This world has become so crazy. Garai says men and women fear what they don't understand and hate what they can't conquer. That right there, that part. And I am not even asking anybody to understand me. Like, you ain't got to understand me. I'm just Angie. You don't have to understand me, because I'm surely not going to understand you if you are not in my circle. Like, I'm not going to give it a second thought. Like you're not that important. Like, you're a total non-factor to me. Why am I so important to you that you will take the time? Hey, Kelly, you will take the time to think you got one over. I love it. I'm not going to lie. God is still working on me, but I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. That's what my mama said. One of those old movies she watched. The cowboy movies. See, I love it when a plan. No, Perry Mason. I love it when a plan comes together. I love it when you think you laughing and you joking and you think you got the upper hand. I love it. I love it when you think you got people lurking and lamping. I love it, because most people get what they don't even expect. Hey, Tracy said, I no longer give people my energy. Hello, Blair. That's true, Tracy. But some people you have to check. Like, some people will just keep the foo-foo going. They'll keep it going. And they think that you don't understand or realize what the hell they doing. But I'm telling you, I think when I don't want to think. My ideas and my thoughts go away. They work overtime. Like, they work double time. Like, they work holiday pay time. Verizon said it's easy to hate when it's better to get to know. Bad company corrupts good morals. True. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna pull a page out of my brother David's book. I am not, will not, am not, shall not sit on my platform and pretend I'm something that I'm not. He is still working on me. And if you got it out for me, then I got it out for you. I may do it a little different, and I may ignore the little voice in the back of my head, and I know it'll be the Lord. I'll be like, okay, that's what repentance is for. Now, that is not the right way, but that he's still working on me. He's still working on me, because people really think that you some type of fool. They really do. They really think you some type of fool. And then they sit around and lurk and lamp, and then they send, they little imps to lurk and look and lurk. And that's fine with me. That is totally fine with me. There is something on the inside of me. There is something I've got to be doing right. You know why? Because people gang up with people to try to destroy me, and one of them very same people will completely turn around and let me know what's going on. If you pretend to be something that you're not, you will be in complete denial. Baby, I'm a lot of things. In denial, I'm not. I know I'm a handful. I know I can be. Yes, I do. I know that I hold things. I do. I will hold something for months. I will. He working on me. He working on me, because it used to be years. Now it's just months. But he working on me. Always say what you mean and then mean what you say. It is so simple. If I don't like you, I'm going to say I I don't like you, and I'm not gonna grin in your face. I'm not gonna keep your company. I'm not gonna, I'm not. That's too much energy for me. That's taking too much time that I just don't have to replace. I'm not gonna sit and talk about you and then be in your face. Like, I'm not gonna do all of that. I will maybe speak, say good morning, but all that hee ha ha, I'm not going to do that. Hey Trisha, I'm not doing it. I've never done it because I hold stuff and I sit like a little Inspector Gadget with my pen and my paper, and I write stuff down, and I do like the lawyers do. When I was little, my mother worked in the court for 45 years. When I was little, I used to sit in the courtroom when everybody else was outside running and playing for cleanup week. I was in the courtroom. I learned a lot. I hated that, but I appreciate it now. Barra says, my grandmother used to tell me, if you have nothing good to say, remain silent. It's simple. People don't know how to do that. They just poke at that bear, that sleeping bear. He be in hibernation. I got some people inside my head that I keeps in hibernation. But you just ain't going to keep poking at them because they going to wake up and you ain't going to like what you get. And that's where I'm at. They have awakened. He working on me, y'all. He working on me. He working on me. And it's like, for me, it's like, oh, Ange, just bear with it a little longer. And just overlook it. And don't snap. And it's going to be okay. Well, Ange is no longer here right now. She ain't here. She's on vacation. I'll put it like that. Because people don't appreciate when you be nice to them. They don't appreciate, they take kindness for weakness. And in 2024, I'm telling you, I'm going in with a bang. I'm going to ask God for wisdom on how to do it. But I'm telling you, that is not my mission. That's not my ministry to be run over, lied on. It is just not. I mean, they lied on Jesus, so I can lie on. But you're not going to keep running over me. And you're going to only lie on me for so long. Because I can't do it. For what? What is the purpose? What is your point? What do you plan to get out of it? Like Chilla said, if it ain't putting no money in your pocket, what is your angle? What are you going to gain out of it? Other than looking like a total ass. What are you going to gain out of it? But everybody think they so smart. And I love running into people who think they know everything about everything. Because I get a kick out of proving people wrong. I just do. And I get an even bigger kick when God gives me favor with people that I don't even know. Favor ain't fair. Only to the ones who don't have it. I think it's completely fair. Completely fair. See, and this person here is going to make me make an example out of them very shortly, because nobody calls my phone, texts me, messages me, and then I don't pick up. And then you ask me why I ain't picking up your call on my phone. Nigga, first of all, I don't know you. How dare you? Yeah, how dare you? Varah says, always remember when you speak in a rage, speak in a rational state, or speak on impulse. Remember, you can't retract or take it back. So always evaluate the situation before giving your conclusion. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. Like today, I was on that page. I was on that today. But a really good friend of mine, said, Miss Angie, just hold on. Just wait a minute. And so I thought about it, and I was able to calm down. So you are absolutely right about that. And I do need help with that sometimes. Because Angie, I like the time wasted trying to coddle an ass. Like I just can't do that. I'm sorry. I ain't got that kind of patience. I just don't. Like I don't got the patience to be trying to teach people how to be adults. Like I just don't. I don't. It's not in me. Hello, Larry. How are you, darling? I just don't have that kind of patience. I do not want to be trying to teach adults how to be adulting. I don't. I don't. Like I said, my baby just made 29 the other day, and I can't. I, I truly cannot. I don't have. It's not my ministry. I just don't. But it coming into the new year. I mean, whether you are somebody who feels the way I feel, or whether you're the ass on the other end, get it together, Tracy. If no one told you that they love you, let me be the first to say I love you, but Jesus loves you best. So true, so true. So I I I don't know. I'm in a good place. I'm in a good headspace because again, God will put people in your life, and he'll have a ram in the bush for you. When people are calling themselves trying to destroy you and walking around laughing about it. But I always say, I heard somebody say this years ago: when you dig a ditch for me, dig two, because there's no guarantee I'm gonna fall in first. Dig one for yourself. And I hate that saying, because you don't dig no two ditches. Just dig one. And I guarantee you I'm not gonna be the one to fall. Because what you're doing, what people are strategically trying to destroy other people. You can't be ugly and mean. You have to pick a struggle. You can't have no type of body and think you slick. Pick a struggle. You can't do both. You cannot be both. You gotta pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. Sometimes miserable people just need a hug and a fish sandwich, then depart from them quickly. Their vibe is very toxic. It is. But I'm sorry. Go get a hug from somebody else and a fish sandwich from somewhere else, because it ain't me. I can't. Trey said to hell with what it is, what they to hell with them. You're behind is falling in line. Tracy, translate, please, my love. Because if you spend your life, you could spend your life. I learned this the hard way. You can spend your entire life doing what everybody wants you to do, being the circus monkey, dancing to everybody's beat, and they're still going to talk about you. They're still going to hate you. They're still going to hate on you. They're still going to try to destroy you. We have this horrible, um, what is it? Mentality in this society of crabs in a barrel. We say things. I'm an analytical person. Hey, Chilla. I'm an analytical person. So, like, I read things. Like, my older sister used to call, always, her nickname for me was Butterfly. And I'm like, why is she always calling me that? So I did research on the butterfly, so then I understood. I've heard this for years now about the crab in the barrel syndrome. So I looked it up. Larry said they talked about white Jesus kitten. Yes. Yes. That was Jesus's destiny. I ain't the savior. Thank the Lord that was his destiny. Because had it been me, I wouldn't have died for none of y'all. I love you. But I don't have to. Cause focus, first of all, ungrateful. Daddy still told you you'd been dead. You ain't did nothing for me. What you do for me? So thank the Lord. He sent his only begotten son. Thank you, Jesus. But I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, I'm saying it, but I'm so serious. Because I don't know nobody that would have done that. Chase says, sorry, the hole that they are digging for me, they're falling into. Exactly. Rod said, a wise man once said, success is an everlasting journey, but failure comes when you try to please everybody. Oh, yes. I like, where are you getting these from? I like that. Let me tell you, like I digressed about the crabs. Look up the crabs. Matter of fact, for the idiots that don't like to read, go to Red Lobster somewhere, somewhere where they get the actual crabs, or go to like the fish markets and stuff like that. Where there's a lot of crabs in the water, right? So you got these crabs, and one may get halfway up out the tank, and then here come a crab. He pulls him down, and then he tries to go up, and and then hold on, y'all. Then he tries to go up, and then another crab. What's up, big bro? And then another crab will pull him down to try to get up. Now, all of the crabs, to me, are complete idiots. Why? Because nobody's getting out the tank. Why? Because everybody is trying to pull the other down. Each crab is trying to pull the crab down. And so nobody gets out. Or I said crabs pull each other back because they don't want to drown alone. Exactly. I like that. But the moral of the story is none of these idiots get out the tank. They get picked, steamed, and eaten. They cannot, and humans are no better. Like, we haven't gotten to the point. If they would stop just for a hot second, however they, with their claws or whatever, however they communicate, if they were like, hey, look, let me stand on your back and let me get out. But people will do that. Then they'll let you out and then they'll run. Like, they ain't gonna let you get out the tank. But if they thought for a minute, okay, let me stand on your back and then I get out. And then when I get out, then I'm going to help you. I'm going to come back and pull you out. No, they don't do that. So then nobody gets out. And then everybody gets devoured. Same with human life. And people are like making this out of a sport. Still not thinking. Because you ain't going nowhere. And then you mad because I'm trying to go somewhere. And then I don't even talk to you to let you know I'm trying to go somewhere. Like I said, you have to pick a struggle. Folks out here, ugly, no kind of body, no kind of coot about yourself. Yet you're trying to drag somebody else down that you don't know from a hole in the wall, but you think you do because you think you got that kind of power. You keep thinking that because you're eventually going to drown. And it's not going to, it doesn't take long. Do you guys realize there used to be a saying, because I don't believe in, I know what it means, but just me, I don't believe in karma. I believe, because karma is nowhere in the Bible. The word karma is not in the Bible. But I've used the word. So don't make the whole thing about, Angie, no, I believe in reaping what you sow. Whether you call it reaping what you sow or karma, do you guys realize that it doesn't take long anymore? Like people used to do stuff, because I know I used to do it. I used to sit in front of the clock like, okay, Lord, it's been some months now. Do you realize people are getting things back very swiftly and quickly? I just don't understand why we continue. And I'm going to tell you, Black women, We're the worst. We are the worst. We will destroy, and I'm saying we as an umbrella. We will destroy each other. Excuse me. We will destroy each other for absolutely no reason. We'll destroy each other because one's chest is bigger than the other. She got bigger boobs. People are black women will destroy each other because you ain't got no butt and I do. Yeah, black women, we destroy each other for absolutely no reason at all. None. And then can't explain it. Be looking like a total idiot. Because at the end of the day, when you're the one that drowns, you can't even say what your real issue was. I've heard of people not speaking for years, and then you ask them, or they have like this really big blow up fight, and then you ask them maybe, like the next week or somebody will say, why y'all not speaking anymore? You can't even answer it. No, I say you got to pick a struggle. If you're gonna be evil, you can't be ugly and evil. Like if you ugly, you have to be nice. You can't be evil walking around. He working on me, y'all. He working. I love it. I love when a plan comes together. I'm gonna have to call my mom after this show. Mama Perry Mason. I love it when a plan comes together. I do. I love it because people spend. Now this I couldn't understand. But people spend 15 hours out of a 24-hour day trying to figure out how to destroy you. And the thing is, you ain't even thinking about them. Hey, you gonna put up here which one you are. I told you I'm not gonna say the wrong name. What's up, Rob? What's up, Rob? Okay, miserable, mad, immature species, every day run away, be interested, lacking enjoyment. Yes, and people put on such a front now. And when did grown people become such liars? Like I ain't got a whooping in. I think I was 17 when I got my last whooping, and that was from my mom. One from nobody. It was from my mama. But what is the purpose of like the lie thing? Like, I said it. If I said it, I said it. This society is so backwards. It is so backwards. Everybody trying to please everybody. You're trying to please folks that don't even give two craps about you. And I love sitting up watching people that really think that people are for them. And they just be laughing, and I'll be like, when will they ever learn? And some people don't. And that's the unfortunate part. It's the unfortunate part. When do people ever learn? Why, Chase said, why do they have to choose though? What do you mean? People lie to shift the guilt, not owning up to their. Now that is the bullseye. I read a post the other day said, people want to be grown until it's time to apologize and take accountability and own up for what they've done. And everybody running around talking about I'm grown. I'm grown. But you can't. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna get a little raunchy right now. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, right? Chill is the best one to tell this story. But back in the day, we all have done things, we all have hey Jackie. We all have done things that we weren't proud of. We all have made mistakes, we We all have had one night stands. We all have done that. You know what I'm saying? But we own that. Especially women, because if women have a one night stand, it's like she a hoe. But time has evolved. You know what I'm saying? The time has evolved. So I can't sit up and watch them on beauty sleep. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Time has evolved. Now women it used to be like the men was I hit that. Now the women I hit that, so what? And don't call me. And women, if you are I'm jumping from topic to topic if y'all can't tell. But if you're a woman, Verizon says people say they grown is just a cop out to try to get their own life, their own way in life. True, immature. It is. If you okay, I'll use an example. If you slept with somebody, you slept with them. If it was a one night stand, it was a one night stand. Own it is my thing. If you said it, you said it. But here's the problem I have. Some women take women back 2,000 years. Back in the day, our mothers we saw our mothers cook, cook for our fathers or whatever, grandfathers, That was because they were getting something out of it. If it was, love and respect. Ain't no way in the world on God's green earth. I swear to bread. What you say, Tracy? Bread and butter. Ain't no way. I'm going to be cooking, begging for somebody that don't want me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And Jackie said, real talk, been there and done that. Young and dumb, didn't know better. And as it should be, Aunt Jackie. But you got some, my mom called them old fools. If you past 35 and you still, catering to somebody that don't even know you exist, you're just a fool. I'm gonna take the old off. You just a pure D idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Who does that now? That's taking women back 2,000 years. Who does that? I don't understand. I don't even want to understand. Because it couldn't be me. I don't get it. But if that's what floats your boat, float on. Float on. Is that what floats your boat? Float on. But don't get mad because everybody ain't on that page. No. And Jackie said, real talk. Yes, they are even worse nowadays. Yes. I'm not no roach. Not roach that it comes up here. Like the bug roach. I ain't no roach. You ain't just gonna see me at night. And I ain't nobody's best kept secret either. Ain't doing that one either. Tracy said when they act like you want, then they act like you want. Baby. Most of these out here though, they do be wanting them. Shoot. That can't be no one-way street for me. I can't do that. That's just not my stick. I ain't gonna do that. And I ain't gonna apologize for not wanting to be an idiot like that. Where I tell women all the time, every day, don't be ashamed of your sexuality. Don't be ashamed of your hormones. Don't deny your true nature, your female instincts. Conquer your desire, then feel superior afterwards. I guess. My thing is, it's called standards, people. You should have standards for yourself. You really should. You should think more of yourself. And everybody that comes along your path, you don't have to sleep with them. You just, I don't know. I don't know what happened to women. Real talk. They doing to impress. And yeah, but the people that they doing it for to impress, Auntie Jackie, could care less about them. Yeah. And who sang that? Me, myself, and I. Yeah. That's true, Aunt Jackie, but they really not even fitting in. Like you, like people still talking about you. They still don't care nothing about. They still laughing at you and getting everything to that there is to get. They are sucking you dry of whatever you are. And I told Chill. I told Chill the other day. He laughed at me. But people are out here leasing friends. How you lease a damn friend? I'm just gonna buy friendship, lease friendship, rent friendship. When you do either of those, when you lease or buy, it does not belong to you. It just don't. And then when you buy, that only belongs to you to a certain point. It's like you buy a house. It's yours, but you don't pay them taxes. The government gonna show you just how much is yours. So it's all bad. Tracy, I could never lease you. I love you, Tracy. I could never lease you, boo. You too expensive anyway. I rather just buy you outright because you too expensive. You're too expensive. People don't even know when they lease is more expensive. You're too expensive. I don't want to lease you. I don't want to lease you. Ross says, oldest trick in the book is people that have conversations about you because they see themselves that fell short and love and hate what you've accomplished. Yeah, Tracy, I'm told that every day. I don't care. I tell it myself. I don't care. That's what choice is all about. You choose to deal with me or you don't. I choose to deal with you or I don't. Ain't no meshing with that. I ain't never like oatmeal and porridge and stuff. That stuff look like it's just all meshed together. I ain't never like that even as a kid and as an adult. I hated it even worse. Malt oatmeal and all that stuff. Look at all meshed together. That's nasty. And try to mesh something together that is just not there. It's just ridiculous. But let me tell y'all something seriously. When you look, we have gotten to the point that we are so ignorant in society. Let me tell you something. It costs nothing to speak to people. I have seen people who spoke to people and people just didn't speak back. And you think that, first of all, you think you hurt somebody. That's number one. 1A, PSA, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're not that important to people. People just do it out of courtesy. And that shows where your lack of home training is. Your lack of decency. It just shows your ignorance and your lack of an ability to do the right thing. I just don't get it. I'm just on a talk about people mode today. I just don't understand. And again, I'm not even trying to anymore. But people have to learn that you cannot keep doing. See, you don't have to know me. You don't have to like really know me. Like on the outside, yeah, it's maybe like this harsh exterior, and that's only because I'm not dealing with the foo-foo crap. And anybody that's gonna come to me correct is not going to mind coming to me because they're not coming with foo-foo crap anyway. People who know they got ulterior motives or know that they finna come with some mess. Those are people be like, "Ooh, she look," I want to think that I am very, I guess because I know me, but I'm really approachable. You're just not gonna approach me with anything. That's the thing. You're not gonna bring anything my way. You're not. And so that is the issue that most people have. Um, I often have gotten in trouble even in my younger years, and as I got older, I realized, you know, I had to kind of tone it down a little bit. Not much though, because again, people will take advantage of you. And in order to be you, it does not mean that you can take advantage of you. That's not what that means. That's not how that's gonna roll. Um and that's just not me. That's never been me. I've always been like really, really outspoken. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like really, really outspoken. I've always been that way. Um, Again, I have I've toned down a lot, but the reality of it is you cannot continue um, to try to get over on people. You cannot continue to keep trying to hurt people. And if that's the way that you want to go into the new year, I personally, I'm fine with that. Like I said earlier, I'm not the savior. I'm not, as they used to call it, Captain Save a Ho. That's just, it's not me. I realize that everybody is going to be who they are. And I realized that. And that was like the hardest lesson for me to learn. And I recently just learned that. People are going to be who they are. They're going to do what they do. And I'm okay with that today. What I'm not okay with is you doing it to me. That's where the buck stops for me. So, okay, guys. So I came right in the studio, and I got on the show. I have a meeting, and then I have to eat something. But again, going into 2024, Verizon says you tone down. That's what you call growth and development. Yes, I would like to think so, but sometimes I question myself. But I have really toned down. Thank God I have toned down. Yeah, I don't think there's nobody up here that I can see. Maybe a couple of lookers and lurkers, but people who knew me like back in the day, back in the day. Mm-mm. And thank the Lord, I don't drink no more. Ooh-wee. Something had to go. As I'm telling you, baby, I almost been dead. But God. So again, make sure that you continue to support the shows. Starting the new year, everything is going to be new. Everything is going to be more upbeat, more tempo. We're still going to have our serious conversations. We have those at night on the Boss Up Show. I'm revamping the whole thing. Well, thank you, sis. Straighten my crown, my hat. It's glued on, baby. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. But make sure that you guys, thank you, Varad. And you know something. So I did this before. If you guys want to talk about a topic, put it in my inbox. And I don't mind talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. I love the interaction. I love that you all. I only had one page running today. I usually have like 7. But I knew I had a meeting after, so like to try to put all that stuff up and then rushing in the house and all that. So, but if you guys, well, thank you, Rod. But you had some very good points. Very good points. You guys had some very good points. So again, if you all have topics that you want to discuss, please feel free to hit up my inbox, put them in my inbox, and we will do that. Make sure that you guys keep sending me the oldies but goodies songs for our old school jam. Continue to send me the poetry that you have. The app show will be on again Monday at 7. So out in the mornings, Monday through Friday, 8:15, the ride to work with Angie, and then 5:15, the ride home with Angie. So make sure that you guys continue to tune in, continue to share, continue to subscribe to TRL1. Fridays at 9, from 9 to midnight, with our very own DJ Ron Tinsley. I want to thank you guys so very much for supporting Chilla and Chilla Spotlight. We'll be heading out the end of next week. Yes, Tracy. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And Jackie said, real talk, I was a child too, just like I was a child. I had to learn the hard way. I'm now living witness and a testimony. If God did it for me, he can do it for them. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so the His and Her show, Saturday at 7. Don't forget. Thank each and every one of you guys for coming up. Please join us in the morning, 8:15 for the Rats Work with Angie. It is Friday Eve, y'all. So make sure that you guys continue to support and make sure that you share. Even if you don't need it, let's not be crabs in a barrel. If you don't need it, share it to somebody else. I'm finna get some information right now. And I share with as many people as I can, because that's what's wrong with us. We don't share. We don't share. We want to keep it to ourselves. And then it don't even half really work, because you just so self-centered and self-absorbed with the information. So again, I think that's it. Don't forget, January 7th, we'll be back in the studio, 88.9 FM, the booth. There were 2 resident DJs up here. Of course, you guys know my big bro, DJ Ron Tinsley, and Larry Tucker came up as well. So thank you, Larry, for coming up. I appreciate it. Make sure that you share. And we'll be back in the studio January 7th for the booth. Make sure that you guys, I'll let you guys know when we start putting dates on the website for the dates that Chilla will be coming to a city near you. And since I've already said it, I guess I can say it again. Make sure that you all, I'll keep you guys up to speed for the dates when the dates come up. He'll be opening for The Temptations, Diana Ross, just to name a couple. So there are more. But since that was already mentioned, that's why I mentioned it. Ain't Jack said real talk. That's why I vibe a little bit. And to state my story. Let me tell you, ain't Jackie partying when don't nobody else party. And Jackie will be on live partying by herself. She don't even care. She don't care. And that's how it should be. If people ain't rocking with you for real, let them rock on. Real talk, I meant to share my story. Oh, okay. I get it. Excuse me. So I'll see you guys in the morning for the Right to Work with Angie. I got a couple of people on the restream, so I'm going to shut it down first. Hey, Marvella, what's going on, honey bunches? So I want to let you guys know I love each and every one of you. There were quite a few people to come up, so I couldn't name everybody by name because I would have to scroll back up. But I love you. Put your name in the blank. I love you. Put your name in the blank. And I'll see you guys in the morning for the Right to Work with Angie.
You know what you desire in this world.
You guys in the morning, 8:15.